Hi, everyone, and welcome to this special edition of Quietly Crafting into 2026. How's everyone doing? If you're watching this from anywhere in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. To those who are brand new to the channel, welcome. I'm Claire, and I'm happy that you joined me. So, for today's live stream, I'm just going to work on um, a a very simple hat. So I do have some yarn here, and I also do have my 5.5 millimeter hook, but I'm actually going to change that to a 6 millimeter hook. So, so I'm going to change that right now. 1 second. Okay, 6 millimeter hook. All right, and then this is my granny square yarn that you may have seen at the other ones. So, so we're gonna get started, and I'm just going to this is just a friendly chatter slash kind of like a tutorial on how to make a hat. Um, without further ado, let's get to it. So, so as I'm trying to make this magic ring here, we're gonna insert a hook, and then of course, set your yarn with your fingers like I usually do. Wrap it around. Okay, start that again. And also, if you are watching, please do comment in the section in the chat. Say hashtag crochet squad. Right, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and then also create a slip knot. Cool. All right, and there we go. So a simple magic ring. Magic ring, it's all done up. And then I'm just going to do 12 or chain 2, and we're going to do 12 double crochets and go from there. So 1 and 2. Okay, and then we're going to double crochet. So one thing that I do want to mention is, well, how did I get started with Quietly Crafted? So I've been crocheting on and off, let's just say, and then I've been wanting to do a YouTube channel for quite some time, but I didn't know what I wanted to be. Okay. Give me 1 second here. That's second. Okay. So I started this channel because I always wanted to do YouTube, but I didn't know what to do. But I love doing crochet, and here I am. And of course, I was looking for a channel or an outlet where I could express some of my thoughts here and there, and of course, I was using this channel to make an outreach to others who are feeling the same. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, this is 5. This is 6. Right, one more yarn. Okay. I'll get rid of this fuzz. This is okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I was gonna make a hat here. Okay, I'm gonna do another double crochet. Need about 12. So this is number 8. Okay, this is number 9. Okay. And this is number 10. Okay. All right, to apologize that I'm a little struggling here, but you are allowed to make mistakes. 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay. Then this is number 11. And this is number 12. Great, perfect. And then it's gonna take this tail. I'm gonna close that magic ring like so. Pull it tight. There you go. And then I'm going to insert my hook on the top right here. All right, and a special shout out to Karen. Hi, Karen. Thank you for joining me for today. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna create a slip stitch, and then I'm going to chain 3 as soon as I get everything all together. So I have here 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Okay. And then the next step is that I am going to actually I'll remove 1 chain, and then I'm gonna do 2 double crochets into the same stitch, and that's 1, and that is 2. Perfect. And then chain or double crochet in the next one, and then double crochet or 2 double crochets in the next stitch. Oops. Okay. One. And 2. Also, I just wanted to know from you guys, how was your New Year's? How did you celebrate your New Year's? Please do make a comment in the chat on how you celebrated the New Year's last night. I know I was at home. I was actually thinking of doing this live stream during New Year's Eve, but due to technical issues, that did not happen. All right, so that's do another one. Perfect. Let's do next stitch. One. And then two on the other. And two. Okay. And two. Okay, that's right. One and okay, and chain another. Okay, and then I'm gonna crochet one here. And then I'm gonna crochet two. Two, and then one. Okay, and then I'm going to slip stitch here at the very top. Slip stitch from your first stitch, and then chain two. One and two. All right, to those who are tuning in right now, we are making just a basic beanie hat from a magic ring. So feel free to join in with your projects, or if you want to create this hat with me, you're more than welcome. And also, my name is Claire. I am the host of Quietly Crafted. So we are quietly crafting into the new year. All right. So what we are doing for this one is okay. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to double crochet in the same space, and then I'm gonna double crochet 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. So this is just the increasing round, so that you have this nice hat. All right. So this is 1. This is 2. And 3. I messed that up. Okay, like I said, you're allowed to make mistakes. All right. 1, 2, 3, and here. 1, and one more yarn, and 2. All right. I'm gonna do that one more. One, yes. Okay. 2, and that is 3. Then, all right. Hello, Sam Ugel. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you for everyone else who has tuned in for this live stream. Thank you so much again. What a way to start 2026. All right. Oops. Okay. One, 2, and 3. Then, of course, in here. 1, and also, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do. This helps the channel a lot. And I'm looking forward to making more tutorials. Please do check out the rest of my channel for different videos. I also have tutorials. I do have some shorts as well that are leading towards just managing our emotions and such. So thank you again tuning in, and also I'm saying hi to Rustward. Hey Rust, hey Rustward, how's it going? Two, and one more. 3, 1, and 2. Great. And do 1, 2, and whoops. Okay. All right, so making sure that I did not miss anything. There's 2. There's 2 here. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then of course I'll just slip stitch. Okay, slip stitch at the top. Oops. Just gonna make that chain a little smaller here. A stitch and then chain another 2. Okay, and then I'll just do a chain here. 1, 2, and then 1 double crochet and another double crochet. All right, so for this one, we're going to keep increasing until I have a few rows up to 6 on around, and then we'll go on from there. And of course, I'm saying hi to everyone who's just tuning in on this live stream. We are quietly crafting into 2026. I know everyone's year in 2025, it was a bit rough. I know mine as well, but I know this year is going to be a kinder one. And please do subscribe to my channel. I do have a lot of content that's coming up. If you subscribe, it would help a lot with the channel. I'm trying to grow, and of course, trying to make more content for you guys. If you do subscribe to the channel, for sure, there's gonna be more live streams just like this. So please do subscribe to the channel, like this live stream as well. Please do. And I would greatly appreciate it. So that's 1. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then. Okay. Thank you, Joel, for subscribing. Thank you so much. And now I'm just going to continue to make my hat here during this live stream. One, 2. 3. And 4. 8. That's 1, 2, 3. I just need to do 1 more. And double crochet, or 2 double crochets in 1 stitch in the next one. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And then 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I did that right. Then 1 and 2. Right, almost there. 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm at the end of my row. And it's going to slip stitch at the top. Chain 2 again. 1, 2. Okay. Next one, I'm going to do the same increasing row. Same increasing row. This time I'm going to do 5. Or I'm going to do 5. So meaning that I'll double crochet in the next 5 stitches and then put 2 double crochets on the same stitch, the following group, and then continue onwards. Okay. Also, and thank you, Samuel, for tuning in. Hope you have a great day. Now, I'm just wondering where you guys are tuning from. I am based in Canada. So bonjour to everyone who is watching. So if you are in anywhere in the world, feel free to comment in the live chat. The reason why I'm making a hat, because of course, over here in Canada, it is winter. And also, hello to Red Chair Sandu. How are you doing over there? Welcome. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then double crochet. 2 double crochets in the same stitch. 1 and 2. Perfect. Got it. Okay. 1 and 2. 3. 4. And 5. And then double crochet here. Or 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 3, this is 3, this is going to be 4, and this is going to be 5, and 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Okay, and then another group of 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. See if I did that correctly. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Then 1 double crochet and 2 double crochet. Great. So I am in my last group of 5. One and 2 and 3 4 and 5. Okay, then slip stitch at the top here, and then chain 2. Perfect. Okay, so we have this hat. Now it's starting to take shape. So I'm going to do one more increasing row with this one. It's turning out really nicely, and I love the color. Okay. And also, I have this yarn. I'm just gonna show it to you really quickly on camera. This is the Red Heart Granny Square yarn. So for every now and then, it's going to switch the colors for every single row that you do. This is something that I really love. This is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite yarns that I got up to date. Now, if you've seen on one of my videos, I have this video called Yarn Stash. And this is why I was on and off from crochet because you always see different colors and you end up buying a whole bunch than you're supposed to. So I'm very guilty about that. However, I learned to control, and we only have a certain amount of yarn for what I need. All right. Just give me 1 second here. So now we're just going to do 6, and then we should be good to go for the increasing part. All right, so I'm gonna yarn over and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. One, and then double crochet into that next stitch. Then we're going to do another group of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, then 1 and 2 in this stitch, okay. To those who are tuning in, welcome. Welcome to Quietly Crafting into 2026. I'm Claire, and I'm currently working on a simple beanie hat for today. If you have any suggestions, feel free to comment in the chat. I would appreciate them, and maybe your suggestions would be included in the next live stream or next video. Okay, 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then double crochet, 2 double crochets in the same stitch. 1 and 2. Also, can you let me know in the chat if you can hear my audio okay? I know it's kind of late in the live stream, but please do comment in the chat if you can hear my audio okay. Thanks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. Then 2 double crochets in the same stitch. That's 1, and another. Perfect. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. And this is number 6. Perfect. Slip stitch here, and I think I am done increasing. So all I have to do now is that I'm just going to fill it in until I have the height that I need. So I have here in my pattern that I am following that it should reach about 7.5 inches. So that should be good. But that really depends on the size of your head. So the pattern says 7.5, but then it could be longer, it could be shorter. So I could go for just 7. And I do have also my measuring tape here, so I can measure it out. And then off camera, I'm going to measure out the hat to see if it fits and go from there. Now, speaking of which, I am going to put a pin here. Be right back. Okay, and just fitting in right now on my head, and it's a good fit. Awesome. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so from this one forward, we're just going to double crochet across on all stitches. Right, and go. By the way, how's the weather over there at where you are all watching? So I said earlier in the live stream that I am from Canada, and it is very, very cold. Lots of snow, and of course the trees are covered in snow. The holidays are just finishing, so there's a few houses around here that still have Christmas decorations or holiday decorations, but after New Year, of course, they're going to take that down eventually. right, almost there. Almost there to the end, wherever the end is. Or did I miss it? Did I miss my end? Oh no, no, no! I did not. I did not miss my end. I think I should put a yarn, my pin or my yarn marker just to make sure they don't get lost. So I'm gonna put that right there. There we go. Okay. Also, I want to say thanks again for tuning in to this live stream. I appreciate very, very much. Thank you so much again. And if you haven't done so, please do subscribe to Quietly Crafted for more tutorials, for more light chatter, and more live streams. Okay. All right, so a few more. Almost there. Okay, just going to remove my marker. And I'm just going to slip stitch here. Okay, and then chain 2. Okay, and then I'm going to do another set of double crochets for entire row, and make sure you add your yarn marker so that you don't get lost. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. One, 2, So I'm just going to just double crochet across the entire row, just to make sure that I have the height that I need for my hat. Okay, almost there. It's going to keep doing a double crochet until I reach this pin, and then of course I'll keep doing that until I have achieved the desired height of my hat. And again, I also thank you guys for tuning in for today. I really appreciate it. And also, if you haven't done so, please do subscribe to Quietly Crafted for tutorials, for shorts, and for some cozy crochet chatter. Okay, and of course, we are to substitch. Okay, perfect. Chain 1 and 2. Move my stitch marker or my pin. Okay, then of course I'm going to do another one. Another row of just double crochet. Oops. I'm going to pause for a second. It's going to show you what it looks like right now. What my hat is looking like, which is very, very nice. Okay. Now, if I do get this hat finished during this live stream, I will take a picture of the final product, and of course, I will post it in the community, section in my channel. Okay. 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 Here we go. Slip stitch. Whoops. Slip stitch and chain 2. One and 2. Then I'm going to double crochet in the next stitch. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm going to change my stitch marker to my new row. Okay. Should be good. Right. Okay. So we're just going to keep double crocheting around the hat until I achieve the height that I want on the hat that we're making today. So the pattern that I have, or the pattern that I'm following, they say that they achieved about 7.5 inches. So I'm just gonna use my measuring tape, and I still have a few ways to go, so it's gonna be a while. But that's okay. I have all of you on this live stream, and I'm very happy that you joined me today. So I am going to keep going with my hat until it's finished, and then we're good to go. Okay. And also feel free to comment in the chat. Put in the hashtag crochet squad to see if you are to see or to let me know that you're watching. Now, I'm also wondering from any of you who are watching right now, are you also crocheters like me, or you're just here just for YouTube? I don't mind either, as long as I have you watching my stream right now. Now, do you also like having a cozy crochet space? Feel free to comment that as well. And also throughout my channel, I always talk about stress management, handling your emotions. The theme of it's okay not to be okay. So I'm just wondering if crochet had helped you deal with different things in life. Now, of course, 2025 was not as kind to everyone, including me. I know I mentioned in my previous videos, or actually in the one that I just released, that well, for the past 9 months, I was working on a contract job, and before that, I was unemployed. So everything was down in the dumps. You know, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I I was feeling lost, and well, and then it came with an idea of finding that outlet to channel out the emotions that I've been feeling. So that's why I have Quietly Crafted. Now, why did I come up with the name Quietly Crafted? Because sometimes, you know, you don't have to tell everything of what's going on in your life. Social media these days, it makes everything so competitive. You know that they went on vacation, they grabbed the newest designer bag or sneakers, they got new clothes, they went to different restaurants. But but the thing is that over time, you're not going to be able to keep up with everything. So sometimes it's better to keep your adventures to yourself. They can be kept as a personal memory. It can be kept as a journal entry, a- and and you can also spread the joy with your closest circle. Now, since it is the new year, what are my plans with the channel? So this channel is fairly new. I started this around March, June or so, around that time. And it is, as I said, fairly new. I started posting some tutorials and then some shorts where I am showing you crochet while I am outside. If you haven't checked that out, please do check out my channel. And what I'm planning to do is, of course, keep doing what I like to do, which is taking my crochet project outside. So at the park, on a bus, on a train, by the beach, by the lake. Because of course, crochet is something that I channel to help me with my self healing. And also it's very calming, it's very relaxing. I may not be the best in doing crochet, but at least it's something that is good for the mind and also for your overall well-being. All right, so I am almost there. Yeah, I'm almost there. I just have a couple stitches to go. Okay, and here we are, and of course we slip stitch over here. Perfect. As soon as I get that piece of yarn, that is. There we go. Okay, and then we chain 2. I'll remove my stitch marker. Right. And can I get through it? Yes, I can. Great. It's going to open up my stitch marker just to put it back in there. We're gonna keep going until I reach about 7.5 inches on this hat. It is coming along nicely. I'm looking forward to this hat. I will post it on the community section on my channel to see what it looks like. And then, of course, let me know if you want more live streams such as this, and probably you'll see me next week. Right. Okay. I'm actually very excited for this hat because I made it with all of you. if you are in the Toronto area, and if you recognize this hat, yes, that would be me. I will also put up a tutorial for this hat in the future. I'm going to make a tutorial, a full tutorial from start to finish on the channel sometime in the future. Okay. And there. Almost done. I am almost done. Almost done this row. Right. Gonna lay that there. Okay. Whoops. Next one. Right. One more, and then I can make a slip stitch. All right. Okay, I'll remove my stitch marker. Chain 2. And then we are going to continue on. All right, and I'll add back in my stitch marker so I don't get lost. Okay, and then I'm gonna pause for a minute here. It's going to measure out our hat, and we are at, ooh, okay. So probably about 2 more about 2 more rows, and then we should be good to go for this hat. And then I'm going to show you guys of how to make your edges. Whoops! 1 second. 1 second. Pause. I just dropped my AirPod. Okay, so I just dropped my AirPod, so I have no idea where it is. Whoops! There it is. Okay. Okay. Okay, so guys, if you guys can hear me, okay. So we are at about uh, just about 6 inches on this hat for this live stream. That's great. And then of course, and we're going to just edge this out. And then we're going to tie in our ends. All right. So how are we doing so far, everyone? And also, if you are just tuning in, my name is Claire. I am the host of Quietly Crafted. This is Quietly Crafting into 2026. And if you haven't done so, please do subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot in the growth of the channel. And if you do subscribe today, you may see more live streams such as this in 2026. So I'm working on a simple hat, as you can see here. And what we are going to be doing is, of course, I'm going to, or for this specific row, I'm just doing a double crochet across the entire row because I have finished my increasing rounds. So now I'm just creating my my height so that it just covers my ears, and I can wear it every day. Now, usually when I do crochet a project, I'm usually faster. I'm usually faster when I am making a project, but you know what? That's okay. You don't have to be fast or super slow. If you are just beginning to do crochet or picking up this as a hobby, then of course you have all the opportunities, all the times to learn, and eventually you can make hats, bags, scarves, and everything else that you would like to do. Now, I haven't made a sweater yet. I only made blankets, hats, and scarves, and of course, I did some swatches as well. I do look forward to making more market bags because I think that's very popular. I haven't I'm not planning to make those origamis. I'm more of a practical person. Love to make things that people can use on a day-to-day basis. Nothing against on origami. It's just that I'm more on the practical side. They are cute, of course. All right. So I'm just gonna keep going with this. Right. Just gonna fix my AirPods. Right. Almost there to the end of the row. I'm going to do another row on this one. We'll measure it out to see if I have the correct height. And then we could start working on the edge. Okay, so it's slip stitch. Remove my stitch marker. Chain 2, 1, 2, then double crochet in the next stitch. Got it? All right. So for this row, we're going to keep double crochet, keep doing double crochet all across until we return back to our stitch marker right here. Okay. And also, I do want to thank you to everyone that had tuned in. I really appreciate it. If you haven't done so, please do subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot with the growth of the channel. I will be posting more tutorials, more cozy crochet chatter, more crochet-alongs if you are interested in a lot more, as I have a few ideas in store for my channel. So again, thank you so much again. And this hat is turning so well. I'm very, very happy. I'm looking forward to wearing this. And of course, I'll post it in the community post. So, um, so one of the things that I like to do is how do I keep myself motivated to doing these things? Well, what motivates you to do anything in life? So, crochet has been one of my hobbies. If I feel sad or if I need something to pass the time. And I actually still have my market bag still on the go. It is almost done. It's just that it's taking a very, very long time. So anyway, this keeps or what keeps me motivated to do this is because the people like you who view the channel. I don't mind if you just view it for a second or for the full hour. If you have seen any of my content, I'm very grateful, and I always put out something that I hope I give people some light in whatever life has taken them, and I always want to make them feel happy. And that's my purpose in life. I always want to make people happy. Regardless if I am sad, if I'm crying, or if I'm lazy or basically I just don't want to get out of bed, I still do it for the people like you, for the viewers like you. I've been watching a lot of crochet tutorials, and this hat itself was inspired by another another crocheter, which sadly she passed away several years ago. But she is one of the people that inspired me to do crochet. If you want to know who she is, her name is Melanie Ham. And she does these really nice crochet tutorials. She's she's very friendly, very bubbly, and that's one of the reasons why that I wanted to do crochet is because of her. Now, fun fact, my sister was the one who taught me how to crochet. And of course, I was still very, very beginner at that time. But over time, I was able to learn different stitches and also make different things. So I hope this live stream inspired you in a way that you'll be able to do some projects with me or at your own time. All right, so where am I on this? Okay, so we're almost there. So I'm over here, and and my end, the end of that row is right here. Perfect. All right, and this hat is coming along very nicely. Oh my goodness, and oh my gosh, I'm very, very excited. I'm very, very excited. Okay. very, very excited for this hat because I made it on my very, very first live stream. Okay. Almost there. I am almost there. Okay, and one last double crochet. Then we're going to slip stitch in here, chain one, whoops, one and two, and then we double crochet in here. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to remove my stitch breaker. All right. So we have our hat. We're going to take our measuring tape and we just want to know where we are. We are at, okay, so we just need to do one more row and then we are good. We're getting there. Okay. All right, so we'll put this back. Right. Right, almost there. Okay, just wondering how come I have an extra loop. Whoops. So we're just going to double crochet along. Right, almost there. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Whoops, hang on a second. Okay. Looks like I need more coffee here. Okay. And where are we? So we're over here. And the end of the row is where? It is over here. Perfect. Now, once I am done with this row, I am going to measure out to see if we got the height that I wanted. Most likely this is going to be 7.5 inches, which is what we want. And then if we did get 7.5, I'm just going to do a single crochet across 2 rows of single crochet, and then cut off the yarn, weave it in, and we're done. Now, if I did a whole bunch of these, I will donate it to the local shelters here. Probably also to the church because they were looking for hats. So I am looking forward to doing that. If I manage to make more hats. And if you're able to do these hats, of course, go, please do so. Please go ahead and make more hats because there's probably someone in need of warm winter clothing. Because it's always nice to do a good deed for someone that you may not know. Sometimes you will be a blessing to them. Okay, so almost done. I am almost done. So I think I have one more, or that's it. No, I have one more stitch and then I'm good. Okay, one more stitch and then going to slip stitch this one for now. Remove my stitch marker. And I believe we have 7.5 inches of the hat. Great. So we have, and we got the height, 7.5. Perfect. So now what we're gonna do is that we're just gonna do 2 rows of single crochet, and we are going to finish it off. We're going to weave the ends, and we are done. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna do a chain 1 here, and then we're just going to single crochet all across for a couple rounds. Oops. Okay. Also, I'm going to add in my stitch marker so that marks the end of that row. Okay. So we are almost done. We are almost done. We are almost done. Right. This hat is almost done. This hat is almost done. Right. Then I'm going to slip stitch here. Chain 1. And we're going to do that again. Add my stitch marker. We are almost done. We are almost done. I just have to do this one more row of single crochet, and then we can just weave in the ends, and we are done. Yay! Okay. Single crochet. Hang on a second. Almost there. Almost done. Almost done. Great. We are almost there. We are almost there. One last stitch. And whoops. And we are done. So all I have to do is just have to slip stitch here. All right, and then we are done. So I'm just going to cut this off about this much. All right, it's going to get some of the yarn here, and it's going to put that through. Pull it tight. And then I'm going to grab a yarn needle. So, yarn needle. I am going to put that through. Okay. Now, I am terrible when it comes to these. Sometimes I'm very lucky, like today, and sometimes I'm not so lucky. So now I'm just going to weave in the ends here. Just going to turn this upside down. And just weave it in to where you see it fit. Great. Just going to weave it in here this way. And weave it some more. Then I would pull on it so it's nice and tight. And then I'm going to bring it up more to here. And then also I'll bring it up to this part here. All right, and then I'm at the pink yarn. So I'm going to do this, weave it in, and then I'm going to weave it in again so that it creates a knot. Okay, it's gonna insert here. So I'm just gonna, so I just weaved it in again in the same loop. And then of course I'll put it in here, in this little loop at the top right here. Okay, pull it through, pull it tight. Then just to make sure that it's extra tight. Perfect. Okay, so that means we are done. So I'm gonna cut off the little tail here. And we have finished our hat. So I'm just going to show you guys that this is the hat that we made on this live stream. I'm very happy with it. Super fun, super easy. And you can also flip it around if you like this, the aqua color, or you just want this, whichever you prefer. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I really appreciate it that you tune in throughout the live stream. If you haven't done so, please do subscribe to Quietly Crafted. Again, my name is Claire. I'm the host of Quietly Crafted, and as I always end off all of my tutorials, my long forms. Until next time, keep crafting quietly. Thanks again, everyone. Bye.